What is going on, King Nation? Is BKing220 back here with another video. So right now, I'm gonna do my top 5 Spider-Man movies, and by 5 I mean the 3 that were Sam Raimi's version, and the 2 that Andrew Garfield did. So yeah. So with 5 being what I think is the worst, and 1 being what I think is the best. Wait a second. Okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to talk a little bit quieter because Hustle Kid's trying to make a video in his room too. So yeah, at number 5 we have Sam Raimi's version, Spider-Man 2. So, yeah. Spider-Man 2, I didn't really like the movie at all because, like, Dr. Octopus, I really think they could have portrayed him better in, like, his role-wise. I mean, this is the part where you got to see Spider-Man quit and, like, see him come back, like, in a later, well, let's not say, like, later part in the movie and realize that he has to be Spider-Man. I mean, I like that part in the movie because, like, it makes you think, like, what you do, there's always a reason for doing it, and, like, life has a plan. So, but, like, in this movie, I really think they could have portrayed, like, not just the roles, but everything they had better and what they could do better. So, yeah, and I really hope that, this movie could have been better. The one that they were going to put Dr. Octopus, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. Yeah, but I mean, the casting and everything was okay. The casting I had nothing wrong with. It's just the way that the guy, well, I don't really know the guy who was Dr. Octopus, but I wish he could have portrayed him a little bit better in the sense that the technology was taking over him, or that something drove him to do that, like vengeance, or like, something that would drive villains to do villainous stuff. Okay, so at number 4, yeah, number 4 we have Amazing Spider-Man 2. This movie was okay, but the fact that Gwen Stacy died and stuff, that kind of really made me sad. But at least we got to see Electro, another one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, portrayed by Jamie Foxx. Is it Jamie Foxx? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so that was fun to watch. We got to see Harry Osborn and his dad, but we didn't really get to see his dad a lot because, his dad died at, like, the beginning of the movie. So, yeah. But we got to see Harry become, like, the Goblin. Okay, and we also, like, got to see, what's his name? Yeah, we got to see Aunt May also, but of course you see Aunt May in, like, every Spider-Man movie because it's a Spider-Man movie. I mean, you have to have Aunt May or it's not a good Spider-Man movie. But to be honest, I really think the plot of this could have been better. Amazing Spider-Man 2, the video game, I kind of wish that's how it played out in the movie because the video game was really fun to play because I have the video game. I might start doing some YouTube videos on it very soon if you guys would like to see that. Just, leave a like or say it in the comments. Yeah. But I really wish they could do what they did in the video game. But that would cause some, like, mishap between Spider-Man and Sony because, right now Marvel owns Fisk, and Fisk is in, Daredevil. And Fisk is also in the Spider-Man game, which is owned by Sony. So a whole lot of stuff, controversial stuff would happen. So yeah, I don't really think, it would have been fun to see, but, of course the budget isn't big enough to have, like, Marvel and Sony work things out yet. Okay, so at number 3, we have a movie that started the whole Spider-Man series off, Spider-Man, the first one. So, of course, we got to see Norman Osborn and that Harry Osborn, MJ, of course, Aunt May. Yeah, so that was actually really fun to watch. I mean, I really like how Harry thinks that Spider-Man killed his father, because that was, like, a controversial part of the movie, where you get to think, oh, what's Harry gonna do now? Is this the part where Harry becomes a goblin? and stuff. So you get that feeling that, that could happen. That's a possibility. And you also got the feeling where Norman died, that, like, stuff would happen. We have to see the Hobgoblin mask, which we still haven't seen in a movie yet. So I'm kind of disappointed about that, because I really like the Hobgoblin. Another one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. I basically kind of like almost every Spider-Man villain, so yeah, you're gonna hear me say that a lot in this video. Yeah, but I'm kind of disappointed about that, but, at the end of the day, what you gonna do? I mean, it was still a good movie overall. Okay, so at number 2, we have, what was the other? Okay, Spider-Man 3. So this movie, we got to see the symbiote come into play. We got to see Eddie Brock. We got to see Gwen Stacy. So yeah, I mean, that would have been, that's a fun movie to see. Oh yeah, J. Jonah Jameson was in those movies. I forgot to say him too. Boy, was he funny. Yeah, so we got to see him in the movies. I mean, he was pretty fun to watch. Like J. Jonah and like everyone in general. We got to see our first look at Venom. I mean, I really think that Venom would have been more buff and like had a little bit more strength and size. Because in the TV shows, Venom's usually bigger than Spider-Man, which gives Venom the upper hand, strength and stuff. But they kind of look like about the same in the movie. I mean, I like the part where, he had to get the symbiote off because Peter had to get the symbiote off because, it was destroying him. Not destroying him, but taking control of him. So I like that part in the movie. So that's why it's number 2. But at the number 1 spot, we have my favorite. And still my favorite. And maybe even my favorite. Maybe still my favorite after Spider-Man Homecoming. Amazing Spider-Man. The first one. That movie was spectacular. Or should I say amazing. Because, it was Amazing Spider-Man. We got to see Gwen Stacy. We got to see Gwen Stacy's dad, Gwen Stacy's mom, Gwen Stacy's brothers. There was a whole bunch of more characters. We got to see Dr. Connors. We got to see the Lizard. We got to see Aunt May. We got to see, of course, we have to see Peter. We didn't see Harry in that movie. We saw Harry in the second one. But what makes that movie so great is that they used an underrated villain. They used the Lizard. And that's why Lizard is probably probably in my top 5 list of Spider-Man villains because he's so underrated, but he has so much cool powers. Fun fact, Lizard can control other reptilian animals, if you guys didn't know that, which makes him so cool. The underrated characters are probably the best characters. You get what I'm saying? And it was really a tough match for Spider-Man to defeat him. But at the end, he really did almost, but causing, Gwen Stacy's dad to die. Which made some controversial parts also happen in the movie between Gwen Stacy and Peter. Spider-Man, whatever. But it also made the movie better to watch and more exciting to enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you can leave what you like out of this 5 Spider-Man movies. I'm kind of disappointed they're not doing an Amazing Spider-Man 3. Because Amazing Spider-Man 3 was going to be with the Sinister Six. And I was really going to enjoy that movie. I don't know it would be better than Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, but I don't know. I would really enjoy that movie though. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this video and see you next time and subscribe to join the King Nation. See you guys later.